Hello and welcome to round 10 of the UCI Women's World Cup. We're here in southern Brittany for the Grand Prix Plouay and the deciding round of this year's series. Elisa Longa-Borghini is here, as is Anna van der Breggen. Jolien D'Hoore not taking to the start. So who will take the overall title?
Lizzie is in shape, Elisa is in shape. They are close to me, but also a lot of other girls are, I think, ready for this race. So it's not like if you are good the years before, it also needs to be this year. So every race is a race on its own.
The world champion Pauline Ferrand-Prévot also takes to the start, but the main challenger to van der Breggen is last year's winner, Lizzie Armitstead.
We're just going for the win in this race. It doesn't matter if it's me or one of my teammates. That's all we're focused on. I mean, the only thing I can really control is myself. I can't control Anna. So for me to win the overall, I'd have to win the race and for her to come less than, third or less sort of thing. So I can't control that. So there's no point trying to. So I'm just going to go out and try and win the race.
With 119 riders in the field, some other teams taking to the start, including Liv Planteur and South Africa. And on the start line, some national champions alongside the world champion as well. As the flag is dropped by the French junior champion, let's take a look at what is ahead for the riders on today's race. It's an unrelenting course, 4 laps of 26.9 kilometres before the riders move on to one short loop of 13.9 kilometres, making up the 121.5 kilometres they face today. Just under 50 kilometres now remaining in Grand Prix Plouay, and the British champion Lizzie Armitstead stretching the tempo now at the front as they make their way up the climb. Behind her, the world champion Pauline Ferrand-Prévot. The pace now goes out a little bit. Moving up on the left-hand side though, a furious attack from the winner of Flèche-Wallonne in 2012, Evelyn Stevens. Boels Dolmans really taking this race on now. It really is an elite group of riders at the front of Grand Prix Plouay as we look at Lizzie Armitstead being tracked all the time by Anna van der Breggen. 21 points between these two riders in this World Cup. So if van der Breggen finishes either ahead or just one place behind Armitstead, then the race series will be hers overall. Now we see another attack, and it is Evelyn Stevens again at the front, being joined by Claudia Lichtenberg in the black of Liv Planteur. It is Elena Cecchini, the Italian champion, who is now racing across. Elena Cecchini now makes the front group, but as we make our way up the big rise towards the finish line, only 2 riders remain at the front. Evelyn Stevens, who will win the Suffer Prize for her exploits today, being tracked by Cecchini. Lichtenberg, who was originally in the breakaway, now in difficulty. Now we see the front group making the junction to Cecchini. A furious attack by Lizzie Armitstead. Armitstead in a massive gear as she tries now to break away, trying to bid for glory and take this World Cup. Can she take back-to-back victories in this World Cup series? Behind her, the riders now chasing back, and it is Anna van der Breggen of Rabo Liv. Somehow she's found the energy to make her way to the front. And now all the riders looking around at each other. It is Lizzie Armitstead who freewheels, and now a big attack from the Italian rider, Elisa Longa-Borghini. She started the day in 4th place overall. Her teammate Jolien D'Hoore not taking to the start, so there will be a winner of the World Cup on the line now. Elisa Longa-Borghini being chased by Anna van der Breggen. That could be a mistake by van der Breggen. It could cost her the World Cup victory. Now they are inside the few final 100 metres to the line. Emma Johansson is the first to strike. Here goes Lizzie Armitstead. She opens up her sprint. Is Armitstead going to win Grand Prix Plouay? She's now at the front of this race. The celebration from Evelyn Stevens. Lizzie Armitstead wins Grand Prix Plouay, and she wins the World Cup overall. Big celebrations from Lizzie Armistead and Evelyn Stevens. What a complete team that was today. An incredible amount of work done by Evelyn Stevens, and she rightly deserves to be part of that victory. Here's the replay then. It was Emma Johansson who led first, but Lizzie Armistead turned on the heat and powered her way to the finish line, even having time to zip up her jersey. What an incredible performance by Armistead. Second place was Emma Johansson in her final race for Orica AIS, the world champion Pauline Ferrand-Prévot in third, and down in sixth, Anna van der Breggen. That will cost her the World Cup win.
Final kilometres, I stuck in what I hoped would be my race-winning move on the top of the last climb. Got away, got a gap, and then they closed me, and I thought, right, I'm going to have to do it in the sprint. A bit like Binder World Cup, took it over to one side of the road, forced them to go early in the sprint, and I dictated the sprint, and that's what I need to be able to do from a small group, and I took it on and I won, and thankfully there was a gap in between me and Anna.
Yes, it was first of all a pretty hard day, and Bulls was riding really strong today. Many attacks they did, and our team was also strong, but we had some troubles. I had to do a bike change, and I had to ride on my spare bike. It was okay, but not great. And also Kasia had trouble with the bike, and Lucinda had trouble with the bike. So for us it was not the best day, and then the result is also a bit disappointing.
A disappointed Anna van der Breggen. She'll be back for sure. All smiles from Lizzie Armistead, the winner of the World Cup. For her exploits and teamwork today, Evelyn Stevens is awarded the Suffer Prize presented by the Suffer Fest.
The plan was to make it really aggressive. Way in the beginning, Lizzie goes, I feel really good. And it's fun when you have a teammate, you're like, okay, we could take the chance, but most likely it's going to come to the end like it did, and she can win the sprint. So for me, it was, once I started going, I was like, well, might as well just keep going until I can't go anymore. So there was a bunch today. I think I got dropped, and then I would come back, attack, drop, attack, drop, attack. And so it was awesome. I was coming back on, and when Lizzie, I could see her win the sprint, which was just, I think I got really excited and was screaming in the radio. I suffered quite a bit, but I think that's what bike racing is. If I don't suffer at the end, then I don't think I worked hard enough.
And here's the standings after round 10 of the World Cup. Lizzie Armistead wins with 484 points. In second place, a real competitor, Anna van der Breggen of Rabo Liv. The final white jersey of this year's series and the trophy presented to the Bowles Dolmans rider Lizzie Armistead. What a fantastic season.
I'm just incredibly proud of myself, of my team, of our director, Danny Sam. Without his tactics, we wouldn't have been able to do it as well. Our sponsors, Bowles Dolmans, my friends, my family, everyone who supported me. It's nice to be able to win the overall, because it means that I was consistent the whole season. And not only that, but I won 3 of the races compared to 1 last year. So I won it in style, I think.